อ่า
พี่ก็เลยแบบ
ไปแล้วนะวิน
เออ
คือเขาก็ไม่รู้จะคุยกับใครอ่ะ
พี่ก็วันนั้นเห็นแล้วว่าพี่ตอนที่ไม่อยู่อ่ะฟิลเตอร์เราแชร์กันอย่าง
เราพูดอ่ะมันจะเข้าไปหมดเลยในเสียง
Okay, welcome everyone. This is Teacher Chris. So I suppose that everyone is in our class now. And welcome to our Matayum 2 Additional English. And before we start, I would just like to give few introduction statements before we proceed with our topic. This is a new setup once again, and we will not be giving you worksheets this time and homeworks, but I'm asking for your cooperation to give or participate by typing your answers, because I will be asking questions. So you can just type your answers, and teacher Sam is with me here today. So he will help me record your answers. So again, your participation in this class will be recorded in your oral recitation or part of your S1 or speaking 1. So make sure to indicate your name, your real name, your student number, and your room number, so that we can know on where to put those scores, where those scores belong to. Okay? And I will, from time to time, I will be asking students, okay, from specific rooms only. If you hear me saying everyone can answer or anybody can answer, meaning anyone from room 4 to room 8 can answer the question. But if you hear me saying only room 4, students from room 4 can answer the question, then I will be expecting only those students from room 4 to give the answers. Okay? So if you are from room 5, just for example, and you give your answer, that won't be counted. So listen to my instruction. So there are two parts. Anybody can answer, and the other one is I want, for example, specific rooms to answer the questions. Okay? So pay attention to my instructions so that your scores won't be forfeited. So let's start. Our topic for this afternoon is all about imperative and infinitive in giving suggestion. This is still part of your Unit 7 in your interchange book. In the previous lesson, in the previous part, we talked about gerunds and infinitive for giving the purpose of specific gadgets, specific technological gadgets. And today, we will use the imperative and infinitive to give suggestions. Okay, I will be showing you pictures. Okay, it's still about technology, still about gadgets, still about smartphones. I will be showing you pictures, and then I want to ask you what suggestion can you give with a specific problem with these technologies. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So if you're ready, type your answers. You have to be very quick so that you can be the first one to answer it correctly. Clear? Let's start. So the first picture is this one. If you have an old app or outdated app, what suggestion can you give? Anyone? Anybody can answer from room 4 to room 8. If you have an old app, meaning your app is not updated, what suggestion can you give? Anyone? From room 4, room 5, room 6, 7, and 8?
They said we will use new app. Try to update the apps.
Try to update the app. Very well. Who said that?
T-shirt
He
from
said room
6.
6.
Okay, so congratulations, that is correct. If you have an outdated app, all you have to do is to go to your app manager and then update the app. Very well, that's
Another
correct.
answer, Ram said we will use the new app.
Use a new app from room 6 also.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
Ram.
football player.
Yes, okay, that's correct, Ram.
Ram.
Who else?
Room 7 said download new apps.
Download new apps. Very well. So you are giving suggestions because these apps are outdated. So if there are no more answers, let's move on to the next one. How about what will you do if you have a phone with low battery? Give a suggestion. If you have a phone with low battery, what would you do?
Keep your answers coming. Matthew 2.
Funky said charge the phone.
Charge the phone. Okay, what else? Are there any answers? You have to charge the phone. Or what if you forgot your charger? What would you do? This is the scenario. You forgot your charger and your phone has low battery life. What would you do?
Charge the phone. Use the power bank to charge the phone.
Napat room 8.
Napat room 8. Is it correct?
Yes. So another alternative,
Tanya
you
Chan.
can just use power bank.
Tanya Chat said use computer.
Okay, you can use your computer. Yeah, that's correct. You can use your computer if your phone is dead so that you can do your errands. That's right. So you are giving alternative suggestions.
Funky again. Turn on power saving mode.
Turn on power saving mode.
Yeah.
Okay, very well. That is also correct. Okay, now let's move on to the next part. This is usually the problem that we encounter with the computers. You thought that you saved your file, but once you are trying to locate it, you cannot find your file. What would you do if the files can't be found?
Piyapat, room 7, restart the computer.
Restart. Very well. You could restart the computer. What else? That's correct. Restart the computer.
Nanapat said, do a new one.
Okay. It's really hard. Do a new one. It will take time, but that's acceptable.
Nanapat room 4, 5 files in the bin.
Okay, that's true. Some files that are recently deleted are still in the bin.
I like this. Super dark side. Call people for help.
Call people for help, especially those IT experts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super Dark, please write down your name and number in class.
Okay, don't forget to write down your name and number so we can give the proper scores to the recipient. Okay, let's move on to the next one. All right, what about easy password pattern? If you keep on making easy password pattern, what should you do next time? For example, here we have password. It's very common. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very easy pattern. Or your birthday sometimes. Yes.
Room 7, change password.
Change. You have to change password. Correct. What else?
Change your password. Change to difficult password.
Yes. So how are we going to change into more difficult password? So we could change it, like for example, changing the capitalization, and you can also put numbers together with letters, and avoid using your birthday. Avoid using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's very predictable. What else?
Make a stronger password using capital letters, numeric numbers, and symbols.
That's what I'm talking about. That's correct. So another point for, who is that?
Thirapat of room 6.
Room 6, Thirapat. Another points for Thirapat.
Same answer with Napat of room 8.
Okay. So let's move on to the next one.
Mickey.
Slow public Wi-Fi. So this is very common if we go outside and we use public Wi-Fi and we are experiencing a very slow internet connection. So what would you do? Is there any alternative for this problem? If the Wi-Fi or public Wi-Fi is very slow.
Use mobile data.
Correct. Right. So you can just top up and use your mobile data.
Use hotspot from RAM.
Okay. Well, who else?
Buy a 5G from room 4, number 36.
Okay. 5G is very fast. Is it available now here? 5G connection?
Is there 5G in time?
Yeah.
Oh.
We just start.
Okay. So 5G is a very good alternative. All right. So the next one. All right. Those suggestions are what we call imperative. When we say imperative, these are the sentences giving command, giving suggestions on telling people what to do. So remember, those are what we call imperative. To those who are listening back home, repeat after me. You can say imperative, so you can remember. The common mistake about this one, or the common practice that we can see, so for us to remember, imperative is command. Okay? Remember the keyword command. When we remember the keyword command, that means imperative. But before we give suggestions with the infinitive, I want you to read. Can you read it? Is it clear? The words here. These are the phrases for giving suggestions. Okay, we will also use this one to give suggestions to such problems. The first one is make sure. The next one is be sure not to. The next one is try to. The next one is try not to. The next one is remember. And the last one is don't forget to. I will give you 20 seconds to remember these words, because we will be using these words on making or giving suggestions. Repeat. Make sure to, be sure not to, try not to, remember to, and don't forget to. And these are the Thai translation for the following phrases. Okay, some of the Thai translations here are the same because they have the same meaning. I just Googled it, so these are the results for Google Translate. So they have the same meaning. Okay? Remember, 10 seconds more. Okay, let's move on. Again, imperative for giving suggestions is like, for example, the problem that we have a while ago with this picture is the phone with low battery. Okay, so the suggestion that you can give, or that you gave a while back, you said, charge your phone. This statement is what we call imperative. Okay, you are giving suggestion or command. Now, how are we going to use infinitive for giving suggestions? Okay, remember, infinitive is, do you remember from our previous class or previous discussion? Infinitive starts with to plus the main verb. Okay, to, to, to plus the main verb. Okay, so that's how you can spot infinitive. Okay, so how are you going to write suggestions for this one? This is how you do it. First, add the phrase and then the infinitive. In this case, you have to charge. Okay, to charge is the infinitive phrase, and then plus the imperative from your suggestion or your command. So if you will combine and use this pattern, phrase plus the infinitive and the imperative, you can come up with this statement. Again, let's read all together.
Yeah.
Be sure to charge
your
your phone. Okay? So it's more polite, and you are giving life to your command or to your suggestion. Because if you only say charge your phone, it's kind of impolite. So you're just commanding people what to do. So, but if you combine imperative together with the infinitive, you can create a sentence more meaningful and more polite. Clear? So let's try this one. This next picture, I want someone from room 4. Okay? Remember, from room 4 only. Anyone from room 4 can answer this one. The first 5 students from room 4. Remember, the first 5 students from room 4, meaning 5, 6, 7, 8, you don't have to answer. I will give your time later. Okay, next. What is the imperative for old apps again? What would you do? What would you do? Again, imperative means giving command or suggestion. You just have to repeat what you just said a while ago. You just have to repeat what you have just said from the previous slide. You said old app. What would you do with an old app or outdated app? That is the imperative form. A lot from you answered it already. I just want you to repeat the answer you gave a while ago. Old app.
Alternative from room 4 said update apps.
Okay, so update your app is your imperative. The word update your app, giving suggestion or command, is exactly the imperative one. Now, I want you to use this time the phrase plus infinitive plus the imperative. So let's write here. Your imperative is update your app. So use phrase. The phrases are be sure, make sure to, and then try to, try not to, remember, don't forget. Okay, so use those phrases together with the infinitive to plus V1 and then add your imperative. Who would like to answer?
They're still typing their answers.
Yeah. So the first 5 students who could give the answers will be given your the S1 points or speaking 1 or class participation points. Phrases. Don't forget.
Nat Papan room 4. Be sure you update iOS or Android. And
reloading again.
Okay, and reload it again. So be sure to update your iOS for, what is that again?
Or Android and reload it again.
Okay, so let's write it here. Be sure to update your
App.
app.
Another one said, remember to update your apps.
Okay, remember to update your app. That is also correct. So again, we have the phrase here, the infinitive, and your imperative. Update your app. Okay, you just combine those 3 to give a better suggestion. So we have 2 answers. Do we have more?
5 people who got the correct answer: Chanatip, Natpapat, Rinlada, Tanyashat, and one more. Still waiting for one more.
Okay.
Make sure to use new app.
Make sure to use new app, but your app is outdated, so you don't have to use another app. You want that application, specific application.
Napasan room 4. Make sure to update the apps.
Okay, so you just change the phrase. We have be sure. Someone said make sure or remember. Okay, so it's still okay. You just change the phrase and then you're good.
Okay, 5 already.
5 already. All right. Now let's proceed to the next one.
This for room 5.
This time, I want room 5 to answer. The first 5 from room 5 to answer will be given the S1 point. Okay. Let's recall what is the imperative for this one. If the problem is files can be found, what would you do, or what suggestion can you give using the imperative? First imperative, don't go yet with the pattern or the structure, just the imperative.
They're already giving their answers using the pattern.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go straight to the pattern. Phrase, infinitive, and imperative. If they are really advanced, so you can do that. Okay.
Sorry, Pumipat, this question is only for room 5. Pumipat is from room 4.
Yeah.
Okay, room 5, please keep your answers coming in. Nobody got a point.
Someone said a while ago that you have call an expert.
Bima.
That is the imperative. You can say what? Try to restart your computer. Recycle bin. So if you use phrase, infinitive, and imperative, what suggestion can you give?
Biman said, be sure your file name not the same name with other file.
Okay, remember, be sure, the word be sure should be followed with the infinitive. Okay, remember, be sure what? To plus the verb, infinitive is to plus the V1 or the main verb. So, be sure to what? So that is not counted. So that's correct. So let's write it here. Just a little bit more modification and you're good. So let's write it here. Be sure. And then to what? What is your verb?
Use
Okay, be sure to use
another file names. Another
Okay.
file name.
Use another file name. Okay, so let's try to check if this is correct. We have the phrase here, check. We have the infinitive, check. And we have the imperative, correct. What else?
Room 5, wake up.
Room 5.
Room 5, wake
Anyone
up.
from room 5. If no one will answer from room 5, we will move on. We will give the 4 slot to room 6.
Another answer from Biman. Be sure to check your file name before you create another name.
Okay, correct. Finally, Bimal. So that is correct. So points for Bimal Pandey.
2 correct answers.
2 correct answers. Now, so we still have 3 slots, and let's give, if no one from room 5 will be answering this one, we'll give the slot to room 6. 3 more from room 6.
3 more.
Room 6, this is your chance.
3 more from room 6.
Tirapat, Ram, come on. Shamanakon, come on. You know Shamanakon.
Yes. Room 6. Lam room 6.
Okay.
Make sure to restart file.
Restart, can you, oh yeah, you can restart the, wait, no, cannot.
Not the file.
The file? You cannot restart the file. You can only open the file. But the problem is you cannot find the file.
Tirapat said, make sure to restart the computer.
Okay, make sure to restart the computer is correct. 2 more.
Oh, Lam said computer. Lam try again. Make sure to restart computer.
Okay.
Lam room 6.
Finally. So 1 more.
One more from room 6.
1 more from room 6, and then we will be moving on to room 7.
Oh.
Room 7, get ready. So everybody will have a chance to answer.
Tirachaya room 6. Be sure to restart computer.
The same.
Be sure. The first one was make sure.
Okay.
This one is be
So that is counted. Change the phrase. Correct. Okay, now your turn, room 7. So ready, room 7? We can go straight to the phrase plus infinitive and imperative if you want to. This is the next picture. Okay, easy password. So the problem is easy password. So you can go directly to the phrase, infinitive, and the imperative.
Latanari. Room 7, don't forget to change password.
Don't forget to.
Change password.
Okay, let's try to write it here. Don't forget, right? Don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget to change password.
Don't forget to change your password. Okay, let's check. We have the phrase here to change, check, and then the imperative correct. 1 point. What else?
Nanapat,
Nanapat from room 7.
try to change new password that harder.
Try to change your password.
New password that
harder.
That is
harder.
harder. Okay, that is harder
That is
to remember with anyone. Okay, let's consider that answer correct. From Nanapat room 7.
Kittipon,
Okay.
try to make a difficult password.
Try to make. Okay, that's correct. That's the better term for that. That's a better one. Try to make
A
a
difficult,
difficult password. Okay. How many correct answers do we have now?
We've got one Ratanari, Nanapat, Kittipon, another one. Ram is still answering. 2 more from room 7.
Ram, you're finished. So
Ram
let's
said,
give,
"Don't forget
let's
to
give
change your
chance for
password."
room 7. Room 8, get ready.
2 more from room 7.
Room 7, 2 more, so that everybody could be given a chance to have a points. So there will be points with every room. Room 4 to room 8. Okay, no more?
No more answers.
Oh, no
from
more
room
answer.
7.
We will give the 2 slots to room.
There's another one from room
Okay.
7. Try to change new password that is hard.
Okay, that is harder or hard. Okay. Let's
Tanapada,
consider that one.
football.
Football player.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, big deal for that one. Good job.
Oh.
So now, are we finished?
One more
One
from
more.
room 7, waiting for one more answer.
One more answer from room 7, room 8. Get ready.
Okay, no more.
No more. Okay. So room 8 will be given 6 because there's an extra slot. Room 8, 6 students from room 8 can answer. Next. Okay. The dilemma or the problem with this one is slow public Wi-Fi. Remember slow public Wi-Fi? What would you do? You could go straight to the phrase infinitive and imperative. It's just a matter of speed because I know room 8 is very good. So it is a battle of how fast you type your answer.
Room 8, wake up. Lam again.
Ram again, very
Ram.
active.
You're very
Active boy.
active, very well. But this time,
The most
let's
active
ask
football
from room
student. Room 8, where are you now?
8. Room 8.
Punchanit,
Okay.
try to use your hotspot.
Try to use your hotspot. Hotspot is a connection from another
Mobile device.
mobile device. So you cannot use your own mobile hotspot. So the statement is contrary to itself.
Punchanit, you can rephrase your answer.
Rephrase your answer because using a mobile hotspot should be coming from another device, not from your own device.
Anush said, try to change public Wi-Fi to mobile data to make it faster.
Try to change. You cannot change.
Public Wi-Fi to mobile data.
You can say try to
Switch.
change your network. Okay, I will consider that one. Anu, try to change from public network to your mobile hotspot. Okay, so because you cannot change the public hotspot or Wi-Fi hotspot, you cannot change that. But you can change your network from public hotspot to your own mobile data.
Patarada said, try to close Wi-Fi and open it again.
Okay, restart. Try to restart your Wi-Fi. Yes, sometimes there's a barrier or there's things that disrupt your connection because you have to restart your Wi-Fi connection again and see what happens. If the connection got better, then good. What else? How many answers do we have now?
Two more.
Two more.
Napat said, make sure you pay for the internet.
We are using a public hotspot, huh? We are not
So
talking about your own internet connection.
Natakan said, try to buy new SIM card with 5G internet.
2 minutes. 2.
20.
20. Okay.
Try to buy a new SIM card with 5G internet.
Okay, that is correct. So that is an acceptable advice.
And last one, make sure you pay your Wi-Fi cost. Is it acceptable? Try to ask your friend for a hotspot.
Yes. To ask is, to ask is an infinitive, so that is correct. Try to ask your friend for a hotspot or mobile hotspot. That is correct.
Okay, 5 already.
Okay, we have 5 already. Congratulations. Those answers are correct. Now, let's move on. Oh, we still have, anyone? Last. I think we still have 2. Sorry, let me just check. Okay, we still have 2 more examples, then we will be moving on to the next topic. Okay, so what about this one? If your screen scratch. If your screen has a scratch on it, so what will you do?
Scratch.
Yeah, if your screen has some scratch on it.
Lam again.
Okay, because anybody can answer, right?
Try to use a new screen.
Try to use a new screen. Yes, acceptable. Try to use. Or you can just say try to buy a new screen or buy a new screen because it's replaceable.
Buranata Fong said, try to change your screen.
Exactly. Change or buy is correct. That's right. That is the correct term.
Okay, I'm your hope said, try to change the new film.
Probably is that a girl?
I'm not sure. She did not.
Probably
or he did not
she or
indicate.
he is talking about screen protector. So that is acceptable. Changing the screen protector or the film could be also a good answer. 2 more.
Biman said, don't forget to change your mobile screen.
Okay, don't forget to change your mobile screen is correct. Last, and then we will proceed to the last example.
Natapat of room 8 said, be sure to put the film on.
Okay, yes, especially if the phone is brand new. Some phones don't come with a screen protector. So put on a new screen protector to protect your phone from scratches. Correct.
Complete answer, be sure to change the screen and buy a new phone screen protector.
Correct, that's right. Very
We
well.
summarized everything.
Next, how about if you're filming something and it's a little bit shaky? Okay, so what will you do? For example, you want to capture a very good film, but your camera recording is shaky. What would you do?
Bimal said, try to buy a new one.
Try to buy a new one. What if the thing that you will buy is the same, has the same problem.
Ram said, try to be a straight.
Try to be
Straight.
straight. Okay.
What do you mean by
Okay.
straight?
What do you mean straight?
Maybe hold the phone properly.
Okay. Try to hold the phone properly. Probably that is the better term or the better answer. Let's consider that one. What is the thing or what is the device you use so that you can have a sturdy or steady video recording? Do you see that with the vloggers? Okay, those aspiring vloggers, they use this device so that whenever they're moving while recording, the phone will be firm and not be shaky. So what do you call that one?
Natapat said, try to use a camera tripod.
Very good. That's correct. Tripod. What else? Tripod if you are recording in still frame. Still, meaning not moving. What if you're
Camera
moving?
holder.
You're moving and you are holding your camera. What do you call that one?
Try to buy a camera holder.
Camera holder is also correct. So we
Bima.
have a specific term for that. We call that,
Try to film it.
we call that stabilizer. Okay, so remember, this is a new vocabulary for you. You can include it to your vocabulary. This is what we call stabilizer. Okay, the one that you hold, and whenever you're moving, even though you're shaky, your camera will be still firm. That is what we call stabilizer. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Five people.
Okay, so let's move on. Alright, how about you keep on buying, you keep on breaking phone chargers. So for example, you already bought 5 chargers and still it keeps on breaking. What would you do? The first one got broke. The second one got broke. The third one still broken. So what would you do to avoid having broken chargers?
Thanapat said, try to change it new.
Try to change.
It new.
Try to change for. Probably the correct one is try to change the charger for a new one.
Ram said, make sure to buy a new charger.
Okay. What if you keep on getting? You keep on buying a new one and it keeps on getting broken?
And he has a suggestion. Natakan said, try to fix it with a tape.
Very good. Actually, that's exactly the answer I was looking for. Because even though you buy a new one and you still have the same problem, then you have to fix the cause of that problem. Fix it with a tape. And once you fix it with a tape, it will become sturdy and it won't break again. It won't break again. Okay? So that is correct. So we still have 10 minutes left, and let's use this time for a listening activity. So I want you to listen to a conversation between 2 people, and let's try to answer these questions. Okay, the first question is, what is the problem of Justin? Actually, we have 2 people here, Justin and Ali. They are talking about the problem with their phones. Okay, so the first question is, what is the problem of Justin? The next one, give 3 pieces of advice of Ali to Justin. Okay, so while you are listening, look for the answers for these questions. Okay, I will only play the audio recording twice, and after that, we will proceed to answering these questions. Ready? Let's start.
Page 47, Exercise 7, Conversation. What do I do now? Part A. Listen and practice. I can't believe my phone's frozen again.
How long have you had it?
About a year? It's not that old.
Maybe someone hacked it.
Really? You think so?
No, I'm just kidding. It's probably just a virus.
Oh, so what do I do now?
First, you'd better install a good antivirus app. And be sure to update it.
Okay, I'll download one now. What else should I do?
Well, don't forget to reset all your passwords.
That's a good idea. I never remember to change my passwords.
One more thing. Try not to use public Wi-Fi networks.
You're right. I have to learn to be more careful.
Okay, one more time, and then we will proceed to answering the questions.
Page 47. Exercise 7. Conversation. What do I do now? Part A. Listen and practice.
Okay, for me to help you on how to better answer these questions, while you're listening, make sure that you have pen and paper besides you so that you can answer while you are listening. Okay, most of the time, we cannot answer just merely by listening. So you have to have your pen and paper with you so that if you heard the answer, write on your paper right away so that you won't forget the answers. Okay, so please make sure that you have your pen and papers with you.
Page 47. Exercise 7. Conversation. What do I do now? Part A. Listen and practice. I can't believe my phone's frozen again.
How long have you had it?
About a year? It's not that old.
Maybe someone hacked it.
Really? You think so?
No, I'm just kidding. It's probably just a virus.
Oh, so what do I do now?
First, you'd better install a good antivirus app. And be sure to update it.
Okay, I'll download one now. What else should I do?
Well, don't forget to reset all your passwords.
That's a good idea. I never remember to change my passwords.
One more thing. Try not to use public Wi-Fi networks.
You're right. I have to learn to be more careful.
Okay, so let's start. So from this slide, anyone can answer from room number 4 to room number 8. The first question is, here, number 1, there should only be one answer. The first one to give the correct answer will be the one to be given extra point. What is the problem of Justin?
The answer, the first one, phone's frozen.
Frozen what? Frozen food?
Another answer, Justin's phone is frozen because it has a virus.
Okay, because we don't know for sure if it is because of the virus. The only problem is what? I need the exact one.
No.
Ram said the phone is too old and hanged.
It's not mentioned here that the phone is too old.
Justin's phone is frozen.
Correct. That is the correct one. Who answered that one?
Bimal.
Bimal.
Amazing, Bimal. You've got 6
got
points
the
already.
exact answer. We can say the first one said Justin's phone is frozen because of virus, but we don't know exactly for sure if it is because of the virus. The only thing that is mentioned here is that Justin's phone is frozen. Okay, so Bimal got the exact answer correct. So let's give the extra point for Bimal. Now, the first three students who can give me the 3 advice or pieces of advice of Ali to Justin will be the students to be given extra points.
3.
For example, first one student give 1, that's okay. Second student give another 1, that's okay. You don't have to complete the 3. As long as you can give 1.
Ram said, don't forget to update your phone.
Don't forget to update your phone. No, it's not the phone that you have to update.
Puripon said, make sure Justin Install a new good antivirus app.
That's correct. That's the first one. That's correct. So it's the update a good antivirus. not
Another
the phone
answer from
itself.
Tirapat, try not to use a public Wi-Fi.
Try not to use public Wi-Fi is correct. We got one more.
Natapat said, try to update your phone.
Try to update. It's not mentioned here. It's not the phone that you have to update.
Download app to clear the virus.
It's already given.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's already given. I am just looking for one specific answer.
Restart your phone.
Restart. It's
No.
not the phone that you have to restart. Almost there. It's not the phone that you have to start.
Make sure Justin has to install a new antivirus app.
Given.
Make sure that make sure Justin reset all passwords.
Very good. That is exactly the answer I was looking for.
Puripong
Make
again.
sure to reset all the passwords from your
The
phone.
word is reset.
Okay, so
That's
that
from
is,
Puripong.
so we have 3. So those we have 4 students here. So who are those students again?
Those students are Bimal,
Bimal,
Puripong,
Puripong,
and another 2 answers from Puripong and another answer. The last answer is from Natpapat of room 4.
Okay, so
So
we
that's
got
room 5, room 4, and 2 points from room 8 from the same student. Puripong.
Okay, so that is correct. So now that is the end of our lesson. Today you just learned how to give pieces of advice and suggestions using infinitive and imperative form or imperative structure. Make sure if you want to practice your English, make sure that when someone from your relatives, someone from your class, someone from your neighborhood ask you these questions or experiencing this kind of questions, make sure to practice it using this kind of pattern. Okay, so can 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So let's have another one probably. I will just like to ask a few questions and tell me, this is additional extra points for your S1. Tell me what kind of problems you encounter. What kind of problems you encounter with the modern technology today? So give me 2. First, what is the problem? And the next one is, give me your suggestion using the imperative and infinitive pattern. So this is 2 points because you are giving 2. First, the problem. What are the problems you experience today with modern technology? The next one is, give suggestion using the imperative and the infinitive pattern that we just talked about today. This is 2 points so better start typing your answers now.
We got Lam from room 6. It's hard to use. Try not to use modern technology.
Try not to use modern technology.
Yes.
Oh, we cannot do that. We cannot do that. Modern technology is inevitable. There's nothing consistent but change. Okay, so we have to adapt to change, or else we will move, or we will just live from the past. It's hard. It's almost impossible to not to use modern technology.
These answers are still from the last question. One problem is the public Wi-Fi is too slow.
Okay. The solution is?
Thanapat, what's the solution for the problem?
Cannot give extra points. if
His
only give
solution
one.
is change to mobile data.
Oh, already finished. Public Wi-Fi and together with the solution. I want you to think of another problem.
Another problem, please.
Yeah.
Anush, Wi-Fi problem already given.
Already given. Think of another one.
Another problem aside from those examples. aside from those examples given? Problem is, some of these technologies are difficult to use.
Okay, what is your
Solution:
suggestion?
try to practice and learn about this modern technology.
Very good. Who's that?
Ram.
Ram, nice. 2 points for Ram. Very good. So, is it time now? Time. So, Ram got the last points for before the time runs out. So
You want to read your
congratulations.
top 3?
Who? Okay, so before, Teacher Sam will help us reveal the top 3. Teacher Sam, who are the top 3 for this activity?
Third place with 6 points, Bimal from room 5. Second place with 7 points, Tirapat of room 6. And the first place with 8 points, Ram of room 6. Congratulations.
Congratulations, keep on doing that, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Period 1, we have another session. So good luck and see you next time. Bye.